defending Big Ten regular season champions, the USC Trojans, coming off their second straight Elite Eight appearance and a program record-tying 31 wins. Lindsay Gottlieb reloading with the nation's #1 recruit yet again in Jazzy Davidson, and of course the headline story, reigning National Player of the Year, Juju Watkins, will miss this season as she recovers from an ACL injury. The head coach joining us on set to talk about the challenges and opportunities ahead. Lindsay Gottlieb, it is always great to see you, and I haven't seen you since the news about Juju came out, so let's obviously start there. How is she doing as a human being? How is she handling everything right now?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you asking that. She is a human first. She's handling everything with the grace and strength with which she sort of approaches everything in her life, and I couldn't be more proud of her. She's really poured into our team this summer and fall, and I think announcing that she's not going to play this year allows her to focus on the team, on her own rehab. She's at it multiple times a day, and I know that we'll all look back at some point and say, this moment in her life, which is hard in a lot of ways, is going to make her stronger. It's going to make her better. And so we just want to be there for her as much as she's there for us all the time.
There's so many great players that have had significant injuries. Brianna Stewart, Sue Bird, Kelsey Plum. And you go through these great players that have missed a season. They always say that year allowed me to see the game differently. How has Juju approached it? Is she more like a coach? Is she more like a player, like supporter? Is she even around? Because sometimes it's really hard. Like, how has she approached this?
She's around all the time, and I think that's really important. It's important for her because basketball is her love. This team is her family. Yeah. But it's important for us, too, because it's one thing to lose her presence on the court, but we don't want to lose her presence as a leader, as a human. And so, yes, she is around. Mostly, I think she's making a concerted effort to be even more extroverted and pour into teammates and be present as a leader. And then, I've had her in the office and say, okay, what do you need from me? Should we be watching film all the time? Should we, do you want to talk about practice? And I think I'll navigate the year with her based on how seeing what I think she needs from me to get the most out of the year for sure. And I do think actually, as many of the ways you can talk about her with her accolades and being the National Player of the Year and a generational talent, I think it's actually reflective of what she's done for this program already, as a 19, 20-year-old, that our expectations remain the same, that what we're trying to do with USC basketball remains the same. Nobody's going to replace her. There is no other Juju Watkins, but she has helped to build something, and I think that doesn't get said enough because she's in the midst of her career. But she's helped to build a program that we still expect to go out and win games and fight for championships, even when she can't be on the court with us. And I think that should be talked about, just the impact she's had on the program nationally and in our locker room.
Well, and one of the players who I loved her all last year, was Kennedy Smith.
Yep.
And I think she made her mark as a defender last year, and the court tilts towards Juju. Well, the court is going to be a little more even now, and more players are going to get shots and things like that. And I love Kennedy Smith. Tell me about her development. She battled a knee injury last year, toughed it out, was one of the best defenders in the conference, especially for a freshman. What's her path like here in year 2 at SC?
So you and I both love Kennedy Smith.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page, Coach.
She's just a winning player.
Yeah.
So there's no question the defense jumps out, right? She's probably the best individual defender I've been around in my career. But last year she was invaluable for us in so many ways. The defense jumped off the page, but we had a hard time when she wasn't in the game. We had a hard time when she was out for a couple games, and so we relied on her. Now that role will grow, that role will shift. I think she's going to take on more of a leadership role. You'll see that she can really score, but she's also a facilitator. I think she's going to be part of an offense that's really dynamic, and it might be a little bit more, okay, tonight's your night, tonight's my night, but I think she can get a bucket, she can create a bucket, and there's no question on the defensive end. I mean, I'm going to start saying it now. If there's a better defender in the country, I'm not sure who that would be, because she's really, really good.
Well, she won a gold medal this summer. The other player you brought here with you won a gold medal this summer in Jazzy Davidson. And you look at, obviously, the #1 recruit in the nation. You know she can do a lot. You look at her stat sheet, and you're like, what doesn't she do? I mean, she facilitates, she scores, she plays defense. Tell us about what she brings and what you expect from her freshman.
Yeah, I went on the USA Basketball World Tour this summer and, hiked the Andes in Chile to go see Ken, and then obviously went to the Czech Republic to see Jazzy.
That's a pretty good perk for your job.
It's not that bad. It was a little quick, lot of flying, but Jazzy is really, really elite. I mean, she's just a special talent. But between the two of them on the wings defensively, I don't know. We're talking about 6, 7 steals a game here. I don't know. But Jazzy can facilitate. She can go be an alpha and go get a bucket, but she can also just play and flow. She kind of glides on the court, makes things easier for other players. I think if people don't know her name, when the ball tips for the 25-26 season, they will very quickly. I think she really just is going to be impactful from day one in a way that, forget rankings, it's just in a way that those of us who know basketball, only some freshmen can do that, and I think she's really going to do that.
Well, you have to rework this team now. And so how have you done it? You've had, when you were at Cal and you made the tournament year after year after year, I felt like you had different styles.
Yep.
What is now with this personnel? Are you guys up tempo, or what is the style for SC this year?
Yeah, I mean, our starting front court was in the W this summer.
Yes.
Kiki was an all-star. Rayo was on the Connecticut Sun. We were really proud of them, and the National Player of the Year, like we talked about, is going to be on the side. So it's interesting. It challenges all of us to say, okay, if the schedule is going to be just as tough, and if our goals remain the same, what are we going to do? How are we going to do it? Spent some time at some WNBA training camps this summer. Watched the Mercury a ton. I think we'll be able to be a little bit more versatile in terms of actually being positionless. We won't necessarily have 20 and 10 walking in the door in the front court, but collectively, I think we can get a lot of our players stepping up with their athleticism and their ability to run the floor and rebound and get production there. I think we'll have multiple ball handlers and people able to score on the perimeter in a number of different ways. Between Jazzy and Ken, we added a couple key transfers with Cara Dunn and London Jones, and a lot of new faces in the front court, either young players who didn't have the opportunity to play as much last year, or new players that we brought in. So I think versatility, pace will be our calling card for sure.
Well, I had to do a double take when I saw your non-conference schedule. I was like, is this for real? In the span of like a month and 5 weeks maybe, NC State, South Carolina, Notre Dame, and UConn. So I think you're going to know the kind of team that you have out of the gate before you even get to Big Ten play.
Last year, that Notre Dame game that you dropped at home, I thought was so key for you guys, because after that, you guys really, I thought collectively, you got everybody to come together. And the hard schedule is tough, but what does it do for you?
Yeah, I mean, so just taking the Notre Dame series and the UConn series, like we signed on to those 3 years ago for the next 2 years, right? And yeah, in my mind, I'm kind of always thinking forward. I'm thinking, okay, it's Juju's junior year, it's Kennedy's sophomore year, who are you bringing in? But when you're trying to build a program, you want to put the toughest teams on your schedule. You want to create home and homes that your fans are excited about, that the media is excited about. And you're right, that Notre Dame game probably made us a lot better than if we had beaten, somebody else by 30, that day in November. And then I think we were ready to go into UConn later on and get that win, which, helped us in a different way. So, the UConn and Notre Dame series are the back end of a home and home. So we'll go to Notre Dame, we'll have UConn to us. We wanted to, do this really cool kind of 2-year thing with South Carolina called the Real SC. We had an opportunity to play early against NC State, who ends up picking up a huge transfer late. So, bring it on. If we're trying to be, when I took the job, we wanted to turn USC into the premier women's basketball program in the country. And I say that with a lot of humility. You're trying to catch these other programs and eventually be in that era. Well, you got to play them. And you got to try to beat them, or you got to learn from where you need to get to. And that's the type of schedule our players want. That's what our community wants. And ultimately, those are the standards that we want to rise to and surpass, and trying to get where we want to go.
Bring it on. I love it. Coach, it is great to catch up with you. Please give Juju our best.
I sure will.
We're looking forward to watching how this team comes together this year. So many talented pieces. Looking forward to seeing how it all unfolds. Thanks for the time.
Thanks. Great to see you both.
Yeah, you too.
As we take a look at some of the notable games we just mentioned, their non-conference slate is absolutely no joke. Another one I kind of got circled on my calendar there, December 21st, a nostalgic trip to the Bay Area to face your former program in Cal and your longtime friend and colleague, Sharman Smith. All right, Kennedy Smith and Jazzy Davidson are hanging out with Mike and Christy, guys.
I mean, we are loaded up on talent here, Ashley. Glad to have a star sophomore and a star freshman with us. And I don't want to belabor the point on Juju, right? But I do want to ask one off the bat. When she's no longer on the roster, Kennedy, how does that change your role? How will you be a different player this upcoming season?
Yeah, I feel like coming in last year, there was a lot of, leaders and veterans. I think this year my role has increased in the leadership aspect. Last year I could, not talk in practice and it'd be okay because we have TVO and Rhea. And I think this year I have to consistently work on, communicating with a lot of new faces and obviously Jazzy as a freshman. So coming in, being more consistent and also, consistently having, my defense and consistently bring offense as well.
And Jazzy, your coach did a good job of starting to introduce you to people. But let me ask you this. Last year you won the Gatorade Player of the Year. The year before, you won the Gatorade Player of the Year in your state. The year before that, you won the Gatorade Player of the Year. And the year before that, you won the Gatorade Player of the Year. How is that possible?
I don't know. I'm just super grateful. I feel like that's kind of a testament to the people that I had around me in Oregon. So yeah, I had a really great supporting cast at Clackamas and coaches, and yeah.
And Jazzy, I've known you for a little bit here. I had some work with you over the summer several seasons ago. But what have you learned over the course of time, like the 4-time Gatorade Player of the Year and all of the high school experience with USA basketball? How are you going to leverage that experience in your rookie season here?
I've gotten to play for a lot of great coaches with USA basketball and with a lot of great players, and those experiences have definitely shaped me and matured me into the player I am today. So just being able to make plays on both ends of the floor, communicate with teammates, and yeah, I'm really excited for the season.
And Kennedy, you earned big minutes last year as a freshman. What did you learn most about yourself in terms of the competitive maturity piece, and how are you going to leverage that moving into your sophomore year?
Yeah, I feel like I learned just to stay level-headed throughout the whole process. I mean, there's a lot of ups and downs throughout the season. It's a long process, but just staying level-headed throughout the whole thing and really leaning on teammates. I feel like we're Delulu in the locker room in all the right ways. I know, talking about winning, talking about holding each other accountable. So that's stuff that I really, aspire. So just, having that aspect and leadership role this year has something that I've kind of taken upon.
We were teasing off air about defense, Jazzy, but put it in your own words. How important is defense to your game?
It's super important to my game. I consider myself a two-way player, so just being able to make plays on both sides of the ball is super important.
Where do you want to grow this year, your first year in college?
Really everywhere. I'm super excited, and I feel really lucky to be surrounded by teammates that have kind of had experience in the college game for a bit. But yeah, I'm just super excited to learn from them and grow.
Learning by committee is going to be at the top of the list for the team, especially without Juju Watkins on the floor and Kiki Iriafen for that matter as well. What do you feel the personality of this team will be with the versatile pieces that are going to be in the chess box to play chess with this year?
Yeah, I feel like everybody on this team this year is very open-minded, very aware of where we are this year. So just coming in and, having that level-headed mental grind that we had from last year, bringing in the pieces that we had, I'm just super excited to see what we can do this year.
Jazzy, last chance to give any dirt on what Christy was like as a coach.
She was great. I loved playing for her. Great coach.
Missed opportunity, Jazzy. Missed opportunity.
We had a vibe. We were a vibe.
Both of you, good luck this season. Thanks for giving us
you.
some of your time.
Thank you.